Hi team, how are you? Today I would like to talk about the term equality. Why? Because it's a concept that is normally used for many purposes and creates a lot of discussions between persons of all different levels, and is also impacting any kind of relationship you might have. I would also talk about equal opportunities. In my opinion, equality can be seen from two different perspectives. One would be from a context and person specific area, another would be decoupled from a context and decoupled from a person. I would name the first as a equality after a posteriori, equality a posteriori, and the second equality a priori or equality before. And I defend equality a priori but not equality a posteriori. And unfortunately, today in our society, we are normally approaching, and all the political parties and organizations are considering the equality a posteriori. And why they are doing that? Because they are focused only on the effects, on the results, on the consequences of any given policy or program. But they are omitting a good consideration on the base of things, on the cause of the things. And for me, this approach that tries to make equal results, equal effects, equal consequences is a wrong policy, is a wrong measure for all, for organizations, but also for countries and for any kind of group. And the reason is the following: if you try to make equal results, you are not given freedom to the persons, you are not given the merits to the persons, and you are not creating a system of motivations and incentives for any person to achieve the results as they are already decided from the beginning. For instance, if you say that there should be 50% of women and men in board members, in political parties, and so on and so on, then you are trying to control the results, but you are not trying to create equal opportunities at the beginning. And that's why we are coming to the equality I defend. That is that the requirements, the level of competence, the level of any kind of parameter or evaluation you might have to reach any kind of position, to reach any kind of opportunity of our lives, should be decoupled from any kind of characteristic and property of the persons, on the context, in timely base, and also in the geographical base. And that's why you can create a equal set of standards, an equal set of conditions to enter in any position, in any action, to have the same payment, and so on. It is a equality based on a criteria that is decoupled from the properties and characteristics of the person, on the context of the geographical area. I would provide three examples. First, you want to enter university. Then you want to set the equal exams for any kind of student, independently of their origin, independently of their geographical location, independently on when they were born, etc. So that is an equal exam, an equal requirement for a given geographical area in a given time span. That's the first example. The same is, for instance, if you want to enter in the policy department. You have to go through different group of exams. These exams should be equal for a given geographical area, for a given time span, and also independently for the properties of the person. Should be based on the competence. Then, the third example would be the percentage of persons in different positions in any kind of job. This, for me, should be not pushed by any organization or political party or government to have 50-50 or to have above a certain level or whatever. Why? Because I would provide the same equal conditions from the beginning, but not to push the same results at the end. For instance, I would suggest to create the same educational system for any kind of person, so any kind of person can have the same opportunities from the beginning, but I would not push that there is a 50% women and men in different positions, because it depends on merits, it depends on personal decisions, on life decisions, and it is normal that because we are different in our properties, all persons are different in their properties, in their characteristics, that they decide differently. And that's why we have not to push it, but to develop opportunities a priori from the beginning, the couple from the person, from the context, so this equal creates an opportunity to any person. And then is the question of these persons to develop their capabilities guided by their motivations, interests, and discipline in order to arrive and achieve a given goal, a given position, and to pass a given exam or whatever. Finally, to sum up, yes, equality a priori, yes, equality decoupled from the context and the properties of the person, but no to equality in the results, no to equality in the effects, and this is not equality to create equality in the results. In addition, I want to add one simple reflection. Equality for any kind of person properties for a given geographical area and a given time span, because with time maybe an exam could evolve. For instance, if now there is a requirement for more IT knowledge that was not necessary 30 or 40 years ago, today maybe this is a part of the exams. So equality a priori can develop over time, because equality a priori should be dynamic, but should be good based in order to not be subjective and discretional, and they should be well grounded when changing equality a priori. So keep going, always moving forward, and go team.